Everyone thinks housing prices just naturally climb. They're wrong. It's a story of choices. The end of World War II kicked off a housing boom unlike any other. Millions of returning GIs, many starting families, desperately needed homes. This wasn't just about demand. It was about government support, too. The GI Bill made homeownership accessible, fueling a suburban explosion that reshaped American landscapes and city dynamics. For decades, from the late 1940s through the 1970s, housing prices in major U.S. cities generally saw steady, modest growth. Inflation played a part, of course, but affordability remained relatively stable for many. This era built the foundation for what many considered the American dream, a home of one's own, within reach of the middle class. The 1980s introduced new pressures. Interest rates soared, making mortgages more expensive, but the underlying demand in thriving urban centers remained strong. Then, the 1990s brought an economic boom, particularly in tech hubs like San Francisco and Seattle. Incomes rose for some, but housing supply couldn't keep pace. The early 2000s saw a dramatic acceleration. Mortgage lending standards became less strict, allowing more people to buy homes with less stringent qualifications. This created a surge in demand, pushing prices skyward, often disconnected from fundamental economic value. It was a period of rapid, sometimes dizzying, price increases in many major metros. Then came the 2008 financial crisis. The housing bubble burst, leading to foreclosures and significant price drops in many areas. It was a painful correction, especially for those who had purchased homes at peak values. This event served as a stark reminder of the interconnectedness of housing and the broader economy. In the decade that followed, prices in many major cities began a slow, then rapid recovery. Factors like limited urban land, restrictive zoning laws, and a growing desire for city living contributed to a supply-demand imbalance. Cities like New York, Los Angeles, and Miami saw prices rebound and often surpass pre-crisis peaks. More recently, the COVID-19 pandemic introduced new dynamics. Remote work capabilities allowed some to move away from traditional urban centers, but strong demand for limited housing in desirable cities continued. Low interest rates also played a significant role, making borrowing more affordable, even as prices remained high. Understanding this journey, from post-war expansion to modern market complexities, helps us see how housing in major U.S. cities became such a central and often challenging part of the economic landscape. It's a story shaped by policy, demographics, economic shifts, and the simple desire for a place to call home. This video is for educational and informational purposes only and is not financial advice. Always do your own research. Subscribe for more deep dives into the hidden economics shaping our world. This video is for educational and informational purposes only and is not financial advice. Always do your own research.